guys, thanks for joining us. I'm Brenna with We Dig Antiquities, and today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the different tools that you can use for digging.
We have 5 different examples here. These first 3 are your regular garden variety, hardware store quality. And these 2 are specifically for metal detecting.
When you're starting out, it's kind of daunting. There's a lot of different diggers up there on the market, and not really sure which one works well. So a lot of people, I think, might go for something they have just lying around the house, maybe a garden tool or something.
Let's talk about these first, lower cost options. This one, I like this shovel for some uses. It's really small, it gets into tight places and makes a really small hole. So occasionally if you get a place that's really easy to dig, I actually like this shovel because of how little it is. However, it's not built very well at all, so it does bend and really won't be around for the long haul.
The handle is plastic. It's not very wide, so you can't scoop out very much at a time, and it's just not very sturdy.
This one, this is like a transplanting tool or something like that. You can get these, same thing, hardware store. It's good except the tip. The tip is some sort of weed pulling tip or transplanting tip or something, so it's not that pointy. The saw side of this one, though, is fantastic, and it cuts through roots quite well. So I haven't thrown it away. We keep it around.
So this tool here on the side is great for getting through roots, but the tip is terrible for digging holes. It does not dig well at all. So basically what I ended up doing is using 2 shovels where I should have just been using 1. I was using this one to cut through the roots, and then using this one because it has a nicer tip. This next one I like to use, or liked to use in the past, because it's so wide. The problem, as you can probably see, is that as soon as I got to any kind of ground that had any rocks or was really tough to dig, it bent pretty much immediately. So this is another one that just pretty much stays in the bag.
These here, the other 2, are both specifically made for metal detecting. Some of you probably recognize this. This is the Garrett Edge Digger. It's really quite robust. You're not going to break this ever. However, I'm not a fan of some of the handle work. Could have been done a little bit nicer.
This one here is made by Garrett, and I used this one in the beginning too. The problem with this one that I don't like is that I do not like to wear gloves when I'm metal detecting. It just gets in the way. I don't mind a little dirt on my hands. And this here, you can't really see it, but the handle pretty much cut through right immediately.
Recently we just acquired this. This is the Gator Digger from Kelly Co. And I have to say this is probably the best one I've tried yet, in my opinion. I like the width of it. I like the design of the tip. I like the general shape of it. It scoops really well, and the thickness of the metal is really stout, so I don't see bending this or breaking this anytime soon, if ever.
I love this digger. It kind of takes all of the things that I love about each of the other ones and is all combined into one digger. It's made really, really well. It's very sturdy. The handle is awesome. It's got your little finger grips on the side, and it doesn't move. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to bust through the end. It's super wide, so you can get out a lot of earth at a time. And this design here is really great for digging plugs. It works awesome. You've got your teeth on both sides, which can be nice. Some of these other ones only have the teeth on one side. Sometimes though, when you're digging a plug and trying to go around, it's nice to have the teeth on both sides. And the tip here is just a perfect shape. It's great. You can definitely try different things around your house and see what works for you. This is what has worked for us so far, and my vote goes to the Gator for sure. Thanks for watching, and join us on our next episode where we talk about different types of pinpointers. Thanks.